this is James. What up? Ah, la, 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 la. Ah, la, 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 la. I'm such a fancy or a dapper boy. Look at that nice slicked over. It's not slicked. If you are familiar with me, you know I don't put product in my hair. I don't put anything on my body unless it makes me cleaner. And product makes you gross, makes you dirty, and above all else makes you... Oh, man. Zegra just said I got Ranger and a bunch of other Sentai stuff. Guess what, guys? We're not talking Sentai. I'll still talk. If you want to talk Sentai, I'll talk Sentai. Today, we're talking old horrorcore music. I'm trying to adjust my camera doesn't need adjusted, but I think my mic might. Let's just aim it up a little like that. And I think that's good. It's aimed, it's planed, and it's good. It's cool. How's everyone today? Today we're discussing an album from Cid Voorheez. We'll get more into that later. I think I might need to move over my chat box right there. Let's move that over just a tiny tad. Oh, Dad. All right, that might be a little bit better. You won't know until you start chatting. Please chat your heart out. Tell your friends. What will today be? Today we are going through a full album by Cid Voorheez. You'll be able to hear it, I hope. Last stream I did, no one was in the chat, no one was watching. So when I was like, oh, maybe there's one part that I would like to clip. Streamlabs was only monitoring, not outputting the volume from the friggin'... So it was just me screaming breastises by myself because no one was watching. What was I? Oh, yeah. If you do this, there's no plosives. If you just talk through your teeth, you don't need to worry about a windscreen. Look at this. No windscreen needed. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, maybe for my nose, so my nose might be getting that in there. Oh, but I'm not going to talk like that this entire time. Zegra, how you doing? Yeah. Eventually, we'll get into this. Cid Voorheez, though, is a rapper who put out a lot of stuff. I really enjoyed, I think it was like Born to be Wicked or something like that. Let me pull up the actual title of this album. It was his second/third album because there is an album called Redneck Wrecker. Oh, wow, he has a phone number for booking. Oh, I will not call that. Let's go to... Because he is no longer... Yeah, Born, the number 2, B, just the letter, Wicked. That was his... because Redneck Wrecker was the first album. I believe he just put that out for free. And then Straight Up Fucking Offensive, which we're going to be listening to today, that came out. Then Born to be Wicked, I believe, came out. But then he re-released, like re-recorded, re-released Redneck Wrecker. And that's... So I consider that his third album. As someone who does music... What up, Nicole? Hold on. I need to see something real quick. Can people... Okay, good. I was just making sure no one could see, like, Nicole's butt right now. What? Hold on. How do I... Yeah, the microphone covers it. So some perv will clip that. It's all... I mean, like, your backside in short shorts. But, man, the microphone is perfectly covering that right there. Look at that. That's nice. I'm looking nice, wouldn't you say? Hey. So, yeah, Cid Voorheez, he was a juggalo rapper. I mean, still is if he still wants to be doing it, but he isn't. He was last active in 2016. I'm so glad because there were a bunch of his albums besides Born to be Wicked. If anyone I need to check like Soulseek or something. If anyone has those albums, I would or that album I should say, I would love a copy of Born to be Wicked. Luckily, hold on, let me it should be right on top. luckily in 2000 and probably 6, because I think that's when I got into him. I got into him either through MySpace itself, or there was a Juggalo group called, oh man, I can't even remember what they were called. All I remember is Killa with a Hatchet and then Killa Wicked were two rappers. They were in a group. They split. Killa with a Hatchet, I did a lot of stuff with. We were going to do an album called BTK, Bloodthirsty Killas. That's what our group was going to be called. It's on a hard drive that no longer turns on, so I cannot extract those files for me to listen to and say, wow, better left not turned on. So he either introduced me to Cid Voorheez, because from the same area, the Tallahassee area, and then Killa Wicked, I believe that's what his name was. He ended up going and starting no, it wasn't Bio Killers, Catatonic Killers, something like that. And they had some pretty, it was him, his brother, and their friend, if I recall correctly. They had some pretty good songs. So, yeah. They once said, wow, man, you like when you rap to our beats, you not throwing any shade. They weren't saying throwing shade. This was 2006, and that vernacular hadn't hit white America yet, I believe. Or straight America, non-ballroom culture. It hadn't seeped out of there yet. So they were like, oh, when you rap on our beats, like it sounds like you sound so much better. And that's because the beats Dakota and I were making, we would just put in whatever the fudge we wanted. The drums did not, it wasn't like a boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch. It wasn't a 1, 2, 3, 4. It was more like a it sucks. Someday I will never play those songs on stream. I think maybe it would be a Patreon bonus. Patreon.com/MLM pod if you do declare. That would be maybe $600 a month. I would need to be living off from this in order for me to even play a bar of that music, because it is trash. I'd also need Dakota's permission because, as I said on a Mostly Speaking Sentai, one of our first reviews, one of our first negative reviews, was one of them sounds like a 9-year-old girl and the other one sounds like he has cum in his throat. I was the one with cum in my throat. How'd it get there? No one knows. Because I'm not ejaculating into my mouth. I've never tasted my own seed. And that, I think, is a great... Oh, wait. I was going to show this. So in 2006, I got, for Christmas, Cid Voorheez is straight up fucking offensive, bitch. He loved marijuana and murder. So it's a weed leaf with axes, machetes, dagger shits, and then a chainsaw. I'ma cut your head off. That's not on the CD though. And then here is the inside. So a lot of underground people would just print their own albums. So I believe this is a double-sided. Oh, whoa! He had some fancy stuff. He made this whole insert, folded it. It seems like that's the easy thing to do. Let me see like an early Murder House. Let's see what they were doing. It should be right on top. That Murder House shit. Or some KYP. I just want to see what they were doing when they were putting stuff out on their Brone. Oh no, the 3 CDs I grabbed were the other Cid Voorheez albums I have. I just randomly grabbed some. I'ma cut your head off. Speaking of Killa with a Hatchet, what's all in here? There's 2 CDs in here. Killa with a Hatchet, And then Fruity Loop zip files from back in the day. I'll show more of. Yeah, I was on 2 of these. Yeah. Coming Through was their like good song. I remember really liking that one. All right, let me find. I don't want Razor Ruckus. Razor Ruckus. This is important, guys. No, it's got to be on this other side. Get out of here, cassette tapes that I bought recently. No. Okay. Here's Icarus's. Oh, yeah, see? They didn't even bother with printing anything on the other side. I think they might have they, of course, did that due to budgetary and time constraints, because they were also having to, oh no, Icarus, he printed that right on there. I think they had like a CD printer inside. Who's Nickel? Wonder who that is. The End Has Come, featuring Mental Ward. Spelled with a U. So, time constraints, but also budgetary restraints and time restraints. And they might have also done it to... so you could sign the inside easily. Like, oh, it's a white piece of paper technically on the backside. I can sign that, put a little message in for you at the Modern Exchange merch table. But that's not what you're here for, even though it is about stories. Let's get into the first song on Straight Up Fucking Offensive, bitch. It is called Intro. I'ma cut your head off. All right, let's play this. I so hope you guys can hear the music right now. Back in 2005, as a independent person, what he is doing right now is mind-boggling for children, teenagers listening to this. I wonder how old he was. I don't know. He's probably maybe 19 at this time.
Straight up fucking offensive, bitch. That's what it is. It's Cid Voorheez. And with expired silence, we just got finished killing your homie, motherfucker. My boy, damn it. He's over there chewing on a leg, you know what I'm saying?
A leg.
And that stone's just blowing shit up.
Blowing spit up.
Straight up fucking offensive. Fuck the mainstream.
Cid Voorheez, this is Cid Voorheez. So at the time of this, a lot of, still to this day, Juggalo rappers are like, fuck the mainstream, we're the real shit, all that shit's gimmick, and it's like, it's literally Cid Voorheez wore face paint to make him look like he's stitched up. Well, that's the intro. So this should... That LP style would have gone right into the next song. Nicole made a very astute observation that this is technically a bitch who is straight up fucking offensive, because there's no comma here. It's just straight up fucking offensive, bitch. Like, I am a straight up fucking offensive bitch. So I don't know who he's talking about that in here. Like I'd like to give Cid Voorheez credit to be like, I'm just a bitch, you know. This bitch is straight up fucking offensive. Or maybe he's just talking about the CD. This bitch of a CD, straight up fucking offensive. That could be it. I also, I wonder where he was getting the models for this. Like, it's 3D modeling. I wonder, I don't know a goddamn thing about Cid Voorheez in a personal life. A lot of other underground artists, because I have either met them or I do snooping on them. I'm able to do snooping on them. But Cid Voorheez, I have not been able to do that. So I don't know a damn thing. He could be a graphic designer. Maybe that's how he does this. He could work on video games like Dopey Ziegler does. I don't know. Have no clue. I'm gonna... Where's... Cid Voorheez? Cid Voorheez! Going down 12? I'm gonna turn up the release on this a little bit. All right. That should be good now. But if you're in chat, if you are watching this right now, someone liked something. Oh, no, it was my Mark Summers thing. If you're in chat, let me know what you think of these songs. But this next one is called Your Creation off from Straight Up Fucking Offensive, bitch. This is technically the opening track. I like the production in this is very good by... Fed up! Toys! His ad-libs are pretty weird sometimes. Quick thing, I told Nicole before I started streaming, I said something like Cid Voorheez. And I said, I'm so sorry, but you're going to be hearing me scream in this voice so much. And I've been having issues with... Also, chat, please let me know if you can actually hear this music. I keep losing my voice. One, it's because I was screaming at children on Figure It Out and guests or the judges on Figure It Out, or because I like swallowed or inhaled spit and coughed real loud. 2 weeks ago, lost my voice because of that. Then I ate too much lettuce and that doesn't agree with my stomach anymore, and I threw up that, and I violently throw up. It's a screaming ordeal. It's bad. But I'm probably going to lose my voice because of this. I'll explain when I would go to concerts how I'd lose my voice, but let's get it. No, that seems like when I do like our downriver rat. That's when I would do that. Let's get back into Cid Voorheez, Your Creation. Your creation. The world has made me the killer I am. If it was me that had to die, would you give a damn? No. Why should I give a motherfuck about you? Or your wife and your kids that you have to come home to. I'm always being followed by the Grim Reaper. Gives me props when I put your homie in the wood chipper. You should have seen it, blood all over the place. And the only remains was a terrified face. I never did. And that effect, that back in the day, I'm like, how did they do that? I probably didn't even pick up on that back in the day. That's how innocent my ears were. The cops can't find me, and fuck it if they do, they'll be dead in a heartbeat. I'm an axe swinger, I ain't a caterpillar. Remember your society molded this killer. I'm the creature you created, jumped around and always hated, waiting in anticipation for you to meet your creation. Now your hatred caused your down, thing that comes with no respect. Now I have no fucking patience, come and fuck with your creation. I'm the creature you created, jumped around and always hated, waiting in anticipation. All right, I believe it's just this over and over again. It's like this is the. If I had more time, what I would do with these is every week I would pick my favorite song and do a cover of those for the next week. This is probably my favorite song on here. No, Hear Me Out's very good. You want to know what? I'll say it. This album, full of fucking bangers. Yeah, that's the opening track. Chat, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Zigga zigga ah. If Nicole weren't busy, I'm pretty sure if she was just sitting along, not doing anything, maybe watching a Prodigal Son, she would probably, after a while, be like, the way in which he is screaming, I need to hear this person rap. And I was going to say she would hop on the stream with me, but all she would do is just open the stream and hear what these songs are. But speaking of songs, this is Victims, track number 3 on this album. Let's give Victims by Cid Voorheez a listen to. Oh, you want to know what this one I need to see if Expired Silence is still around. If this person is still a producer.
You're just walking in the street, it's a normal day, and you never expected what was coming your way. A busted up car with black tinted windows, and you're pulled into the door and you're knocked out cold. You were passed out for a good 10 minutes. You woke up in the trunk and the car wasn't moving. This seems like it's your chance to run. You're kicking and you're pushing but can't open the trunk. It seems like the top was welded shut, and there ain't no way you're gonna open it up. Right then, someone started the engine, and now you hear people in the car all talking. You can't make any words out, it sounds all muffled. You feel the car stop and you know you're in trouble.
Okay, you guys can hear this. I just checked.
Last thing you hear is the flick of a lighter. Everybody take a lesson to the tales about my victims. Every victim has a story that's all filled with blood and glory.
Has no reason but to cut your throat, cut your throat. You keep your skin and make it overcoat, overcoat.
Sat in my car going for a drive.
So let's pause this because, or I'll just turn it down. There's a lot of things on Cid Voorheez's stuff that was kind of like not it made him kind of stand out. One, his voice. Two, the production. Even though I'm hearing those 808 hits. Back in the day, I would have been like, oh man, that bass hits so hard. It doesn't now. Like, it's the most basic of what you can get with that sound. So that, and then also Beelzebitch, I believe is her name, was also on Necrodon Productions. She had a good singing voice. And I feel like that was before Razakel was on SKR and Lissa Sear was on on KYP and stuff, but that can't be right because I think Homesick Volume 1 came out in 2005. So I think this is 2005 might be the year women started coming into horrorcore, which is great. Let's turn this back up.
Truth is, I'm deeply in love with you. Maybe that's the reason for these things I do. Remember that guy that said your titties were fake? He can't bother you now, he's buried deep in the lake. I wish that I could tell you the way that I feel, but you've never even seen me and you'd never understand the kill. So I just keep following wherever you go. I'm like your guardian angel, making sure you're not alone. I'm hiding in your closet and I must be daydreaming. The next thing I know, you're looking right at me screaming, I didn't mean to do it. The greatest of sins, I put a hole in your face and pulled your skull out your dead skin. Everybody take a lesson to the tales about my victims. Every victim has a story that's all filled with blood and glory.
Has no reason but to slit your throat.
Like, the bass that's going on right now is pretty... you think it's good, but you can do so much better now. Good song. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn about it. That might be the next one. Expired Silence, I looked. Cannot find any information on this producer. It's pretty nuts. Nicole, isn't it? That's nuts. Maybe one of them went by Expired Silence. Let me check the... Who produced the other shit? Does it even say? No, produced by Expired Silence. Produced by Expired Silence. But on this one, which is just 7 songs of You Can't Stop Me? Is that his most recent? No, looks like The Red Vision or whatever it's called. That's from 2010. Yeah, that's odd. That's strange. This one, 2008, does not say who oh, wait, let's look on the inside. Anything on the inside? Putting in work for the underground. The most memorable line that he had, I believe it's on a song from Redneck Record. He goes, "Bitch, what you know about the red and black?" And it's always, whenever people bring up juggalos or just say red and black, I will scream that. Because those are like juggalo colors. Not as in gang shit, just what juggalos wear as a group. They'll wear like red and black. Hey, if they're bandanas because they like to keep the sweat out of their eyes, it'll be a red and black bandana. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. Who knows? I tweeted this today because this is true. Mark Summers keeps saying milk-like substance to describe the whitened water on Double Dare. I watch a lot of Double Dare, guys. Oh. Next song. 4th track from Straight Up Fucking Offensive, bitch. This CD, this bitch right here, that is Juggalo Warning. Wicked shit. Also, I loved the Necrodon Productions. I could there's probably a better resolution of a picture of it on here. It's just cool looking. It's like a grave. Sometimes a hand is poking out, sometimes it's not. I think this updated version, a hand is not poking out, but the one that was clearly done in MS Paint. Or it could have been done. No, it's not. What is that poking out? It might be a gun poking out of a grave? I don't know. If Cid Voorheez is in the chat, let me know what on this one. What's poking out of that? I always thought it was a hand, but that might be a microphone, maybe a video camera, an old video cassette camera on a mini DV. Let's get into I Don't Give a Fuck featuring Damn It, and that is spelled D-A-M-M-I-T. One word, damn it. Also another Necrodon production person. Beats are dope on this. What's your favorite Friday the 13th, bitches?
Do whatever I please, I don't care about results. Walk into a church, spitting out insults, do what it takes just to get a date. Fucking damn girl, she ain't gotta have a pulse. Everybody worried about the days that I bring up dual hatches to the neck. I don't care, and I'll swing my steel evidence out of fucking courthouse. Keep dead bodies buried under my couch. Fuck y'all worried, I don't care what's gonna happen. Kid's birthday, and I start a bitch slapping. Why I gotta say all this fucking shit? Cause I don't care. I work in the house, people are sleeping. Yeah, fuck the clan, that'll watch right me. I fuck a girl, ball, sleeping gonorrhea, then I fuck a clean girl like an hour later. I don't care.
That's not. You should care about spreading disease. So, Killer with a Hatchet is from the South. Florida's the South, guys. I hope you understand that. And he would always say, like, oh, this is not fair. Cid Voorheez can rap so fast, and he's from the South like me. I am also talking twice the speed Killer with a Hatchet would talk. In listening back to this, back in the day, we were probably like, holy crap, he's rapping so fast. What the hell? But this is, it's what people will call, at least Alyssa here would send me whenever she would rap fast. She would say like, oh, do I have dick and mouth syndrome? Which just means it sounds like you're trying to rap so fast, but like you have a dick in your mouth. You're slurring the words and you can't really get out what it is. There are times when Cid Voorheez on this has that, but it's not just that. When he raps fast, at least in this song, maybe it's different in like, I'ma cut your head off. He just, it doesn't have the same impact as just non-double speed.
Walk on your grave, dancing out in the rain. Oh. I ain't playing your game. No, I ain't vain, just wanna hear you scream my name. God damn it, showing up. Fuck your granny in the mouth. Now she all pissed cause I stole her teeth and mouth.
Why would he steal the teeth? So horrorcore would do this a lot where it turns camp. And it's like, just, there's camp horrorcore, not to be confused with Bloodshot's camp horror, but there's campy horrorcore, just like there are many subgenres of the horror movie genre. There's also of, like, there's, is there enough, let me pause this to explain this. Horrorcore, like what Comatose or Cryptic and Ruckus would do, is just like classic horror from either slashers, zombies, what have you. It sounds like you're watching like 70s and 80s horror. But then there's also campy horror, which I think ICP is a prime example of that. They're goofy, they're clowns. It's like killer clowns from outer space. Then you also have, you know, the really fucked up stuff, either like Snuff, Cannibal Holocaust, or Serbian film type stuff. That's like, you would categorize that as like Rip Gut from Brother Lynch Hung's perspective. You also have like the 2-6 stuff that KYP was doing. And then you also have things along the lines of devil possession, the wicked shit, as Isham would call it. So there's subgenres, and campy horrorcore is my least favorite out of the bunch. It's just, you don't need to go campy. Just stay hardcore. Just like with rap music. I don't like goofy rap music. I like hardcore rap music. Do the same thing for horrorcore is what I meant.
That I do what I want. I got a drug test and I'm hitting the blunt. 4 in the morning and I'm out driving drunk. Used a couple old ladies and a couple of speed bumps. Wake up every morning in a different place. Go to bed every night with a different court case. Cool with me, cause I won't even go. Don't give a fuck, keep it chugging low. There's a killer on the loose that just don't care. You're at home worried about what you're gonna wear. You need to stop caring about the stupid shit. Start thinking why you just got your next hit. When tragedy happens, everybody shows love. And I'm still saying some fucking what? But a Sunday's swoop, you'll show your tits. Told you motherfuckers, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about tipping the waiter. And I don't give a damn about child slave labor. I only care about taking care of my own. I don't care if your daughter isn't full grown.
Wow.
I'm gonna waste my life and worry about shit. Like hell.
It's straight up fucking offensive, bitch. Also, the like waiter line is one just mean. That's, you should tip waiters because the system has said, oh, it's okay if you don't get paid a living wage and you're at the whims of other people who aren't regulated, who are like,
Oh, yes, I'll only tip 10%. That's just my morals. Oh, my laurels, I hang on them.
it's bad. And that line shouldn't have happened. That's where I was going with that. It's just corny. I don't give a fuck about tipping the waiter. Like, you can't make that sound cool. Then Nicole runs in and she screams it and somehow it's cool. She goes, I don't give a fuck about tipping the waiter. Yeah. Yeehaw, bitch. What's this next one? This is No Escape. I like No Escape. The beat's dope. The chorus is dope. Cid Voorheez is fantastic at hooks. But I think I haven't listened to, no, even the newer stuff. Cid Voorheez kind of recording quality wise and maybe mixing wise kind of stayed the same since this era. But I feel like I want this album so bad, Born to Be Wicked, because I feel like that was his best, his cleanest, but I can't find it anywhere. So if you haven't come in, and I would love to possess it, even just the files. I'll look on SoulSeek after this. I don't even know if I have that out. Let's look online. Let's see if we can find a download to Cid Voorheez, Born to Be Wicked. Born to Be Wicked. No, it does not exist anywhere. Maybe take out. Let's for real. No, I don't want Cid Voorheez spelled Voorhees. I can't believe Born to Be Wicked is nowhere. Let's just take out Cid Voorheez. Search Born to Be Wicked because it's spelled good. Born to Be Wicked. Born to Be Wicked. No, it's another person. Man, I want to listen to this album so bad. Maybe I'll message him on Facebook and hopefully get a response. Hey. All right, do that. All right, let's get into No Escape by Cid Voorheez. Straight up fucking offensive, bitch. Why is this all the way in the... Oh, yeah, okay. That's him screaming.
I'm coming after you, and I come equipped with multiple accessories and spring-loaded action jobs.
Every single day I got a brand new mission. Find a new way to release my tension. I don't like you, so what else is there to do but to put you in submission? I'll chase you down, there's no way to escape. Hacking you up, me piece of cake. When I catch you, I'll slice and dice, and I want you like right on price. You ain't never seen the type of blades I bring. A weed like a buzzsaw ain't no thing. As soon as you fall, I pull out the saw, chop you into pieces and take your bling. You ran so fast, but I'm right behind you. I'll bury you so deep that nobody's gonna find you. Cid Voorheez got the wicked rapping. Let my boy damn it tell you what's about to happen.
Oh no, this is not the hook that I'm thinking of. I think it's the, or unless this is the pre-chorus, I'll call this the pre-chorus. Or maybe they don't do that right now? Maybe that's like a bridge at the end that I enjoy. It's this.
I'm chasing after you. Nowhere to escape. Nowhere to escape. Nowhere to escape. Nothing you can do. I'm chasing after you.
After you?
I'm chasing after you.
After you.
Nowhere to escape. Nowhere to escape. Nowhere to escape. Nothing you can do.
Man, the fucking production on this, the beats are so good. I don't think, it doesn't sound like he used a pop filter or anything when recording these.
You just run cause I like to give chase. When I catch up, I rip off your face. Don't look like you've never done nothing wrong. Everybody always sings the same old song. I can't explain how much I want you dead. When you want Voorheez, when you tread. When I catch up, I'll teach you a lesson and how to make your eyes pop out of your head. Ran so fast, thought you lost me, but when you turn around, you stand right behind Voorheez. Pull you off the ground with a handful of hair. Rip your head off, I don't handle with care. You can't get away cause I left you lifeless. Nothing that can't be solved with violence. Cid Voorheez got the wicked rap. Let my boy David tell you what's gonna happen.
Chasing after you. See, I would have taken this part out. Like maybe when you're performing live, you'd be like, "Yo, are you motherfuckers ready? Yeah, we about to get fucking crazy." That might be why I don't perform well. It's rap, rap, rap. That's how I do songs. There's no little pause breaks. No. Shit is there to be recorded as a studio album, not performed, not up for interpretation.
I take music pretty serious. You see that scar on my wrist? You see that? You know what that's from? I heard the Bee Gees were getting back together.
I heard we're going right into this. I heard the Bee Gees were getting back together. No, fucking...
That was the only good thing about the 1980s. We got rid of one of the Bee Gees. 1 down, 3 to go. That's
Who is this?
here's $10. Bring me the head of Barry Manilow, alright? I want to drink beer out of his empty head. I want to have a Barry Manilow skull cake party in my apartment, okay? You write the songs, we'll drink
Oh, Dennis Leary.
What up, everybody? It's the beats of the devil. When I'm stepping up, then you know you'll be in trouble. Roll H.
This is Asshole with 2 Z's. You figure out where they go.
I'm the hotel that be sitting on boardwalk. Everybody knows about the wicked scrub. I'm across the room looking at your mean mug. Invite me over, smoke all of your grass. Look at you and laugh, fuck your mom in the ass. So you
Whoa.
Don't like the shit I speak. Try to talk
Please
back,
don't
then you're
F
gonna
my
get beat.
mother
I'm an
into
asshole.
A.
Straight up dick, and I be dissing motherfuckers even if they don't deserve it. I'm an asshole, and that's just it. Banging in your door, straight talking shit. So you wanna get it on, bitch? Let's
See,
go.
that's a good, quick hook.
I'll always be the fucking redneck wrecker as long as there's redneck heads to sever. A bitch slept so much my fingers get blistered. Either that or it's from masturbating your sister. I hold truth in the shit.
Masturbating your sister or masturbate in your sister?
Guess now it's time to teach you something. How you gonna
I
talk
don't
shit?
know.
You're the one that's been for hours.
Let me know. Would you rather have someone masturbate your sister or masturbate inside your sister?
Shit, I don't ever shower, got my hair all greasy. Beat double
Let me
O,
know.
double easy. No need to impress cause I know I'm the shit. Straight up fucking offensive, bitch.
Hoo-hoo, he said the title.
Time to get shit faced down at the bar. When I come home, I'm gonna steal your car. It's only
Nope.
with my wicked rap, I speak no lies.
We have to find out what he's saying here.
Lies.
What is he saying? Let's quickly reverse this. I hope everybody dies. On brand, baby. Oh, what? The digital music, it's so convenient.
Speak no lies. Time to get shit faced down at the bar. When I come home, I'm gonna steal your car. There's only a few that I won't leave lifeless, neck, done, and expired silence. Fuck you saying no need.
Who is expired silence?
I'm an asshole. Straight up dick. And I be dissing motherfuckers even if they don't deserve it. I'm an asshole. And that's just it. Banging in your door straight talking shit. Truth of the matter is I just don't care about anybody in the world out there. The mainstream industry eat a dick cause the underground got the wicked shit. I got no money and I got no green, so ain't it weird that I smell like weed? I smoked yours when you weren't looking, but I don't feel bad, I'm fucking crooked. You'll see me again when the time is right. But your mom said I could come back tonight, so I'll come bust you in the head with a 40. Somebody should have told you about the wicked killer 40s. I'm an asshole. Straight up dick. And I be dissing motherfuckers even if they don't deserve it. I'm an asshole. And that's just it. Banging in your door straight talking shit.
Oh, let me pause this. Thought it was going to keep playing. I'm currently searching Soulseek. Did it search? Is the search done? The search might be done. Was it really that quickly? Let's check. Yeah, wow, man. There is 0 Cid Voorheez on all the... I need to message this dude and just be like, do you have Born to Be Wicked? I would love to hear it. All right, this next one is called E and V, which I believe is a Stone, who is another rapper on... Yes, a Stoned. E, then Stoned, like we blazing blizzies and eating glizzies. Hey, Nicole. On talking about Beyblade, Tito said he woke up and then walked out, and his roommate was was boiling hot dogs, and he was like, yo, man, you want a glizzy? And he's like, excuse me? And he's like, do you want one of these glizzies? And he's like, I don't know what you're saying right now. And he's like, a glizzy. Do you want a glizzy? I think you'd really like them. And he's like, just please explain to me. I don't know what that word means. It was very good. Check it out next week on Talking About Beyblade. Glizzies. All right, let's go to E and V. I want A and V, baby. Hey, A and E. E and A. Grocery store. I'm chasing after you. If Expired Silence is Cid Voorheez, that would be fucking nuts.
Just a little about me. I'm 6'5" with the size 15. Move on, who's on? What I say is law, and I got balls so big they could break your jaw. Here to spin another tale with the wicked shit. Figures it would be with Voorheez, cause he sees where I'm coming from. You running from me, well I gun it for the back of your head. Make it pop, then I'll leave you for dead. Have you ever seen a skeleton hand coming out of a grave with a camcorder and a blank tape? Today is your lucky day. Necrodon coming down like an axe aimed straight at your face. Ain't shit like you've ever seen. You know I smoke so much weed, I piss and bleed green. I see these motherfucking necks and squeeze, and now I'm handing this mic and these bodies all over the Voorheez. It's the wicked killer and the crazy maniac. I got my home killer S stone in the track.
This hook is fucking great.
Everybody dies, so when you see it, you better know that it's your time. Hey, S stone, let me match in the fight, and you can pass me that butcher knife. I'm a sticking in the guts of the mainstream rappers. Then I push their motherfucking heads around backwards. Oh, they're already dead? That's no need to panic. Look like they were hit by the yells of bitch damage. But that's okay, cause I'll just find me another victim. There's plenty of assholes in the fucking system, and I got no reason to leave you alive. Getting sick and tired of all of your lies. Now I'm gonna set your fucking house in flames, and I'll send your bitch ass into your grave.
All right, guys. I'm messaging Cid Voorheez right now.
Words as I spit this wicked shit. I'm busting in your door, and you know I come equipped with a drill gun and a bloody machete, and it doesn't bother
This song's dope.
forward ready. Don't even think about calling the bow, cause I cut the phone line before I broke in the dough. I can't let you survive, no I can't leave you alive. I mean I killed a lot, but I gotta kill some more. And I'm so sorry that it had to be you. No reason in particular, it's just what I do. I'm like a horror movie straight come to life, and I love the feeling I get from a homicide. It seems like a good night for a mass murder, so I'm going out to the movie theater and playing scary movies, and you know it's my call. My laser aim flamethrower, I'll kill them all.
This song, his rapping on this and just the beat itself when it like breaks down into just drums, fucking great. This might be the sleeper hit, E and V. Do we get another like dope hook? I don't think so. I think it just keeps going. Yeah. All right, I am going to message him this. Good evening, sir. Always call people sir. I hope all is well, not okay, all is well, and that you see this. Been really into you since 06 and was wondering if there's any way to obtain Born to be Wicked, quoted. Always wanted it, but never was able to. Even if it's a digital download, I'd be extremely grateful. Thank you. Either way, James. Sent. Fingers crossed this person is still around and checking Facebook. All right. I'm nervous. I'm chasing after you. Know what to escape. All right, let's go back to reality. All right, this one is the Necrodon theme, which it only has Damn It on it. This should have also had a Stone and Beelzebitch. That's my opinion. Maybe Beelzebitch is singing in the chorus. Let's check this out. Oh, this beat's also dope. Fuck, man, who is Expired Silence?
It's the B-double-O-R-H-double-E-Z, running with the D-A-double-M-I-T, leaving chunks of dead haters all over the lawn. That's how we do it here in Necrodon.
I'm spawn a Necrodon production. Society sends me to therapy and I still can't function. Deranged and pain. Oh, you bigots call me insane for eating barbecue bitch ribs when I slash your fucking neck.
Necrodon production is the jungle of flavor.
So loud.
To my homies, fuck all the haters. I'll be the ragtag record till the day that I die. Kicking with my boy, damn it, for the rest of my life.
Homies back in the day, we got dissed and shit. Got so pissed, but we just said fuck it. Born Necrodon, that's a label, motherfucker. Only thing sexier is deep fried yeast infected hooker.
That's the way we do it, 'cause we
So bad.
hacking motherfuckers up just like what? Just a little something about the shit that we do. Voorheez and damn it, the Necrodon crew.
That's the way we do it, cause we don't give a fuck. Hacking motherfuckers up just like what? Just a little something about the shit that we do. Voorheez and damn it.
The Necrodon crew. I hate everybody in the world today. I got my crew, everybody else can rot and decay. Grew up on the punk rock, now I'm doing hip hop. So you know it's me with the bass and pumping blitzkrieg.
Making room for all the haters and their impending doom. Schooling everybody back in the day that thought dissing us was cool. Rhyme so tight, it was spread like BD. It's some shit you'll even heard on Necrodon with Voorheez.
I hack up motherfuckers before I smoke a bowl.
Who mixed this? That's what I'm wondering.
Like the next motherfuckers that get too close to me. Another reason why they call this killer Voorheez.
Damn it, Voorheez, juggle those on Necrodon. Bitch, what you know about the tar streets of Cologne? Not your dead homie, rapping from beyond the grave. We just some ninjas keeping it real, doing our own thing.
That's the way we do it, 'cause we don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna say this, guys. Damn it is not a good rapper. I feel bad for saying it, but compared to E Stoned, it's night and day. He's talking shit about the mainstream.
Well, you know how we kick it, cause we're keeping it wicked. This be the Necrodon song, Voorheez, goddammit. Wanna shout some love to my homies and my family, throw the points to y'all. Man, I'm out this kid.
That's the way we do it, 'cause we don't give a fuck. Hacking motherfuckers up just like what? Just a little something about the shit that we do. Voorheez and damn it, the Necrodon crew.
That's the way we do it, cause we don't give a fuck.
What?
Hacking motherfuckers up just like what? Just a little something about the shit that we do.
I think it just keeps repeating.
The Necrodon crew. That's the way we do it, 'cause
Yeah.
Just a little something about the shit. Motherfuckers up just like what? Hacking motherfuckers up just like what? Hacking motherfuckers up just like what? Hacking motherfuckers up just like what?
This next one, ooh, smoking weed are you today? Well, this one's called Take a Trip. This one, the beat, man, is so good. But it's about drugs and shit, so it's not my favorite on there, but it's one, I think it's my favorite beat on here. But hey, maybe on a re-listen, your boy will like it more. Let's check it out.
You don't know shit, give it a lick. Pack up your shit, cause we're going on a trip. Take you in the mind of Cid Voorheez. Coke and weed and LSD. There ain't no drug that I won't but try. I love all my different states of mind. I get geeked and I start to peak when I take a few different kinds. That's how I do it, I'm a trolling drone. Candy flipping in the twilight zone. Tripping, rolling, stone.
The 808 hit on this is very good.
Party crew. Let me take a couple of them black gel tabs. Chase them down with some mushroom caps. Now Beelzebub bitch just got a big bag, so I'm off to the store to get a pack of zigzags. Floating in the sky, drinking cruising rum. You know the proof reads 151. Damn it, just brought in a bag of that Yola. Potent that shit, man, I thought I told you. We got a dirty one, taking in lines. Stoned to the bone, and we're up all night. Calling in sick, cause my fucking job sucks. Rather be doing angel dust. Now we gotta bust out a special K. Ketamine mix real good with the yeah. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna
Pass me some more sugar cubes, dog.
A lot of people like to stop it pot, but I like black tar and red rocks, and I love that pyramid blotter, and I drink morphine just like water. Let me call up Dan and see if I can get a sack. I ain't got no money, but my boy got my back. The night's just starting, so roll up the weed, and then we'll top it off with a little nosebleed. S-Stone's on the way, and he's bringing the beer. Then we're gonna make worries disappear. Vicodin and Scalax and pharmaceuticals laced with acid. Then we're gonna take some ecstasy, so bring the Vicks vapor up. You know what I mean? Somebody give me some MDMA. Many thoughts in my head, but no word I can say. We're sitting in a dark room with a strobe light. I don't even know what this is in the pipe, but I'll keep hitting it cause it feels good. I ain't put it down though, I probably should. Now I'm laying in bed and I'm just straight spinning, but I'm not nauseous, I'm straight grinning. Now I'm gonna go hit the sack, but not the bed, man, I mean the yak. They say the day after really sucks, so kick it off right with a beer and a blunt. It's true that you'll be dehydrated, but forget to smoke a lot of weed, get faded. Tonight we're gonna do it all over again. It's a never-ending cycle that just began. So get used to waking up feeling like shit, 'cause when the sun goes down, then we're gonna get ripped.
Boo. Oh, wait. No, oh, we got to stop this. I was trying to find more Expired Silence, and I think I found their sound click. And then I was like, oh, maybe Cid Voorheez has some stuff, but it's only like a mixtape that he put out, which might...
You're listening to Head Radio,
FM stereo.
It might
the
have...
network show with Eddie Simmons.
He's a champ.
I'm afraid because since it's a free mixtape, probably using stolen beats. I'm gonna have to look into this Expired Silence, see if this is the right dude. But I am afraid to play the beats because it might that he might have sold these beats and it's a famous song now. Because he should. These beats are great. How is this? I don't understand. There are, in the underground rap music scene, there are like big producers. You got Bad Mind. You got Bad Mind. Who else? I mean, like, even in our group of friends, like DSK Horror, just DSK, Dirty South Killa. He was doing a lot of beats for a while. Then there was also, I can't even think. Oh, Fritz the Cat. But like, once you start getting into producers for ICP, they kind of just become producers for ICP. Oh, like Satanic, Comatose, those people. Why this Expired Silence? They did all of Cid Voorhees' albums, all of them. Why he wouldn't also carry over into other horrorcore artists is baffling. I don't get it. But let's listen to Hear Me Out. I'm a serial killer, yo, hear me out. This beat's also dope. It's... Then it goes up. I would love to do a cover of E&V, however, I don't have friends who would rap with me.
I'm like Michael Myers.
And I just need a single.
Ain't you never wondered why you've never met my sister? I killed her long
Whoa.
ago at a very young age. I had to satisfy my youthful rage. I went round the neighborhood.
How did you guys satisfy your youthful rages?
As I grew older, I needed bigger thrills, so I moved on to making
When Nicole gets back, I'll ask her. I just screamed at anyone.
until it's nothing but foes. Put her in my backpack, completely full of dead crap. I don't need no friends, I'm better off alone. My parents had no idea the shit that I was doing. They thought that it was drugs or something, don't know what I was moving. But it was dead bodies, brought home to school. The teachers said,
But if his parents didn't know what he was doing but killed his sister, I don't understand how they wouldn't know. Like, did they just think the sister ran away? Unless it's like he told that first and now is telling other stories. I don't know. Like, that's how it ended. And then how it began was killing animals.
kill my victims in the house and never leave a trace. I got torture devices down in my cellar, make them deaf, dumb, and blind like Helen Keller. I know the name.
Straight up fucking offensive, bitch.
Good news for me, bad news for everybody out there. I like to strap victims onto the rack, give them a few cranks and stab them in the back. I know that's...
Hold on, we gotta pause this. Nicole, how did you satisfy your youthful rage? Screamo. And baking. That's how she's satisfied. Because she'd stick her hand in the deep fryer when doing donuts. Oh, okay. Stir it hoppin' mad. Is she in? Oh, yeah. And you got a treat at the end. See, but I wouldn't like that because then I'd eat the treat and feel fat. Because I'm an ex-murderer, so hear me out. Let's keep going with Hear Me Out.
Fuck, it is heartless. Most of my victims end up all partless. I don't work no more to make a little dough. I sell all their body parts on the black market. I got so many bodies hung up on chains. I stick knives in their temples to puncture their brains. So you can't see your demise. The first thing I do is I cut holes in your eyes. I'm a mass murderer.
How do you cut holes in your eyes? He should have just said, so I cut out their eyes. Your eyes already have holes in them.
I'm a mass murderer, so hear me out. Middle of the night, you'll hear my victims shout. Got a couple pills here to knock you out. A little gasoline will help you wash that down. Now I'm getting bored of the same old.
But gasoline wouldn't help them wash it down. That, like, if you're trying to knock them out with pills, give them water so it actually goes down. Their body will just reject not only the pills, but the gasoline.
Definitely seemed like something would stop.
I'm getting salty now.
I went into the rave. Everybody in here will be living in a coffin. I started stabbing motherfuckers galore. Even killed that cop standing by the door. I thought to myself, it's the best night of my life. 40 people dead from my hands and my knife. Got back in my car and I rode straight out. Behind me, nothing but a giant blood spout. When I went home, I went straight to bed with nothing but visions of good dreams in my head. I'm a mass murderer, so hear me out. Middle of the night, you'll hear my victims shout. Got a couple pills here to knock you out. A little gasoline will help you wash that down.
It won't.
I'm a mass murderer, so hear me out. Middle of the night, you'll hear my victims shout. Got a couple pills here to knock you out. A little gasoline will help you wash that down. I'm a mass murderer, so hear
Yeah, and then it just repeats. We don't need to do that. All right, how many more do we have left? I'm a Slasher, Anthem, and okay, so like we really only have about 2 songs because the outro is short, and these ones are short too. This next song, if you guys could see what it looks like, it's just a brick. If you are familiar with song files, like the waveforms, it's just a brick. You have to really, like, it's peaking all of the time. Why? Let's get into I'm a Slasher. boss. What's up? Nicole's like, what a friggin' weirdo. I'm Sweetie now. All right, this next one's called The Anthem. Whew. We flossing, baby. I hope that picked up. Hey guys, guess what? The Anthem. Expired silence. So good. This is my favorite Friday the 13th from, I believe this is from Jason Goes to Hell.
I'm still coming, got a fucking machete. I'm like something straight out of fucking slasher movie. I'ma hack you up, because I'ma gas you up, because when you ain't dead until I finish rapping, I'll be like, push you off a balcony and know what you fall. Going through your jewelry box and taking it off. I'm gonna take it pain, I'm at the local pawn shop. But I use a thing I need, because I don't want to get caught. Now I'm using all the money, I'm gonna pick up a hooker. I don't want to fuck her, I just want to cut through. So just sit there on the couch and relax, baby, honey, because I'm slicing your neck. Keep my money because I'm Voorheez. Wicked ass Voorheez. Live in a duplex, ain't got a mansion, and I'm Voorheez, bitch. And this is the anthem. Far from rich, far from handsome, but I'm Voorheez, bitch. And this is the anthem. Kidnap your little children, hold them for ransom, because I'm Voorheez, bitch. And this is the anthem. You don't wanna fuck with this, boy. You don't wanna fuck with this, boy. From the killer runner with a fucking machete. Be the killer running, got a box of beer belly. I'll be slicing some suckers, and I'll be hacking them fuckers. Ain't nothing left of all you redneck truckers. Get the fuck out with your lips, that's bullshit. I don't give a fuck if you ain't got a clue yet. I already gave you one chance to run. When you missed that chance, when you done fucked up. Now I left your fucking body a bloody disgrace. Only wish you could have seen that fucking look in your face.
This is 2005, and this dude is making beats like this. It's good.
But it's more like a swamp, and I'll bury you there, 'cause that shit's the bomb. Yeah,
This shit's a bomb.
live in a duplex, ain't got a mansion, so I'm Voorheez, bitch. And
This is the anthem.
far from rich and I'm far from handsome, but I'm Voorheez, bitch. And this is the anthem. I'ma kidnap your little children, hold them for ransom, 'cause I'm Voorheez, bitch. And this is the anthem. You don't wanna fuck with this, boy. You don't wanna fuck with this, boy. Live in a duplex, ain't got a mansion, so I'm Voorheez, bitch. And this is the anthem. Far from rich and I'm far from handsome, but I'm Voorheez, bitch. And this is the anthem. I'ma kidnap your little children, hold them for ransom, 'cause I'm Voorheez, bitch. And this is the anthem. You don't wanna fuck with this, boy. You don't wanna fuck.
All right, so there is something, one other thing that I wanted to talk about.
Through a Voorheez may he be reborn.
Yeah, this is from Jason Goes to Hell. It's the best one, I think. It's my favorite one. All right, there's this weird trend of underground rappers being so against cancel culture. And it's like, I don't think they know what, like, being canceled is all about for the most part. Because it's like, it's mainly getting rid of, like, racists and rapists. That's the biggest thing of why people are canceling people. So it's weird that this is the hill they're trying to die on. This is what they're trying to defend. Man, you can't cancel me. No one's trying to cancel you for your underground rap music. Now, are there a lot of people in underground rap music who should be canceled and driven out of the scene? Absolutely. Do I know specifically any of them? No, because no one ever told me anything. So, and because I don't think the scene likes me, you know? They would be listening to me talk about this stuff if the scene liked me. Yeah. Because I've seen posts of people saying, like, there are, but never naming names. But there's absolutely creeps in this scene. Am I saying, of course there's creeps because they make these creepy music? No, it's quite the opposite for most people in here. It's just when you get a bunch of people together, guess what? Some of them are going to be creeps. You know? 1 out of 20, probably a fucking degenerate not in a bad way. Not like a degenerate in a cool way, you know? So yeah, If you're one of these underground horrorcore people, oh man, they're trying to no one's trying to cancel you guys. You are so far underground. Horrorcore is only ever talked about when it comes to people in like the new trap metal scene. And it's only because horrorcore people are going to the Wikipedias and putting, oh, they're actually part of horrorcore. We want to be seen. Oh, please. Oh, the mainstream recognize us. That's like if someone were to be like, how come Curse of Michael Myers didn't win an Oscar? How come the Golden Globes aren't recognizing Thanksgiving 3? Well, because it's so niche, it doesn't have a wide appeal. It's going to be so far down because not a lot of people want to check that stuff out. Also, with a lot of horrorcore, it's just about the shock. There's not a lot of artistry in it in the sense of rap wise. It's just like what? Like what's MC Bush Pig or whatever his name is? That dude's like musically, sonically isn't going to be like, wow, man, I love him just like I love Rakim. There's no parallel there. No one's trying to cancel you, so shut up. But no, they don't like it when they tried to cancel other people who cursed and you're not saying the same bad shit. No one's trying to cancel horror movies. Now, if maybe people are talking about rape and stuff, yeah, maybe quit doing that. Don't do that. Because it's glorifying it. So again, no one's trying to cancel you underground horrorcore rappers. It was called Cancel Culture. It was a show happening in, I think, Michigan. I was like, this is the stupidest title ever for a show. And guess what happened to that show? It had to be canceled. So they canceled cancel culture. Think about that. You fucking whiny cretins. Let's get on to the final song called Outro.com off from Straight Up Fucking Offensive, bitch. It's a bitch who's straight up fucking offensive by Cid Voorheez. It has a lot of the, I'm an ex-murderer, so hear me out. The beat, that is.
What's up, y'all?
Hi.
It's Cid Voorheez.
I know.
If you were feeling that wicked shit,
I was.
all those beats were made by my man Expired Silence.
Who is that?
You can hit him up at HydroDude86 at AOL.com.
Wow.
And if you want to hit me up,
Hold
or
on.
any of the other rappers, all those beats were made by my man Expired Silence. You can hit him up at HydroDude86 at AOL.com. And if you want to hit me up, or any of the other rappers on Necrodon Productions, hit us up at ndompro at comcast.net. Straight up fucking offensive, bitch.
All right, yeah, this was, I looked. When you Google HydroDude86, the first thing that comes up is him. How to download OnlyFans in Firefox. Then it's a lot of stuff about, I hope HydroDude, oh, this has restarted, guys. But I guess they used to go by J Jinx on a beat. J Jinx on a beat. Damn. I can't believe he shouted out his AOL Instant Messenger. That's how old this album is. It also, not a MySpace, not a SoundClick, nowhere, not, I guess maybe they didn't have handles on mp3.com. I don't know. But that's pretty bonkers. I think the best song on this album is Ian V. And it would be great if these were all of his albums were put on Spotify or something. If Cid Voorheez watches this and has all the files and would like them remixed, I wouldn't mind doing that. Clean up the vocals a little bit, especially on this album. I'd take some time to do it. Come on, man. Cid Voorheez. Then you can post them on the shits. All right? Okay? Marshland Monster. Here's a example of my prowess. I'll pull that up right now. Where are the masters of that? I'm an act murderer, so hear me out.
Yeah, it's vegan.
Cool.
The font's kind of small though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It says secret ending.
I got this head and itch, skills that'll get a bitch killed. Yo, my medicine's filled, Juliet and 6 pills. Stone sober, rolling, copping down with my big dick spits. I got your colon dropping out. Hit my skin again, trying to grab the attention of these bitty idiots who call me faggot detention. My fan base ain't impressing, I'm planted in depression. Let this ditty hit again, well I'm bagging up intestines. Yeah, never slacking off with stable rights. Morals label me a type, while jacking off with cables tight. Throw a spit, so get my blight. No hook, more bars, oralistic on the mic. No looks, go hard. Packing rhymes the road inside your throat. Yeah, swallow dimes, blowing deep the blue throat. Written to swallow dime. Bucking up the twit to give you all the coin to follow mine. Fucking smother quit to spit you hollow punch with hollow rhymes. Spark the blunt, name and polish it, and I gash it up. Resist the radio, hating college up like Asheroth.
Hey, someone just said, bro, I'm trying my best to unearth, but all this shoveling in my yard, and I'm not even close. Who is Tarkov_rat? Is this someone I know? Who knows? Let's look at their profile. Tarkov rat. 11 followers, guess what? You got 12 now, Tarkov rat. Their profile pic, I wish I could see a bigger. I think it's them hugging a rat or a gopher. Tarkov, you hugging a gopher? Yeah, I think they're hugging a gopher. Let's go back to chat. See if they said anything new. Get out of here, bro. How do I exit? Do I have to go over there? Yeah, there we go. Tarkov rat. That's a good name. Tarkov rat. Underscores in there too. Tarkov_rat_. Or I guess you would say Tarkov_rat_. Hell yeah. Well, I'm going to start heading out, but please, guys, check out my other stuff. It's all in the About Me section. Marshland Monster. That's where you can find my rap music, wherever music is found. Then give a follow on here. Head over to mlmpod.com to find out information about my podcast, such as Mostly Speaking Sentai, This Movie's Gay, What the Hell Mouth, and Hit It and Crit It. Those are wherever podcasts are found, but you can find links to listen on mlmpod.com. You can also find my rap music there. A lot of it's for free. I have free beats there if you're trying to get into rap music and you need beats to be provided to you and you're like, I don't want to pay an arm and a leg. You won't have to. Unless when you go to download the free beat, you trip into a bandsaw and it cuts off your arm and a leg. Then Also go to patreon.com/MLM pod for exclusive podcasts that my friends and I do. Like talking about Beyblade, Engaged with Nicolas Cage, the Toku Reading Corner, and the podcast that be. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just the two people who have been watching. It means a lot. That came out of my hand. And that too. Okay, which one's is this coming out of my hand or my mouth? Dang it. You guys can see like my hand, or I'll just go. Or hand or mouth. It's all, you know, this is an easy game. As easy as I am in the bedroom. Hey guys, see you later. Tarkov Rat. Hell yeah.